Hey everyone, welcome to Only Stock Signals. This is my weekly trade setups. I'm going to be looking at S&P 500, Spce, Tesla, Amazon, Palantir, NVDA, AMC, GME, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Moderna, and a couple of others. So let's start here with S&P 500. So once again, on the daily time frame, I have this ascending channel in the yellow. We broke bearish out of it, and then we pushed up. Here, and before this push, I was looking at an inverse head and shoulder. So left shoulder. I'm going to show you really quick. I really want to get through this video fast. So then a head and a push up, come back down, create a right shoulder, and break out of this channel. So this is what I was looking at previously. It's playing out great because we had this push up back. We came back into this channel. And right away, when we had a rejection here, I drew out this this falling channel here. Not too many touches, but it could be a development of something bigger. So now what I'm looking at is come down, get to the median line, create a right shoulder here, and then a push up, a breakout of this this channel. That's what I'm looking at. If this move does not happen, then I'm expecting to play within this channel here and then see if we can get some sort of a breakout. Pretty simple, excuse me, pretty straightforward. If we break bearish out of this channel, then if we break bearish here, then I'm expecting to hold 200 SMA here. So that's what I'm looking at for S&P 500. We'll take it day to day, but this is the setup I'm looking at. So if you're not watching this, please watch this and follow it on your chart and see if it works out for you. Quickly jumping on to Spce. I have this channel here again on the daily time frame. We hit the bottom of this channel a couple of times, rejecting the median line here, so I'm keeping this channel, looking to fill two gaps here. Initially I told you that if we break 2642, then it could be a bullish buy here and breaking out of this channel. But we reached 2642, we rejected here on this candle, zooming in, and we pushed down, held the bottom of this channel. Was really looking to fill these two gaps at 2175 and 1727. We almost filled the first one. I believe it was not by that much, by maybe yeah, we missed it. I don't know, maybe it's from 50 cents around there, but we missed the first gap fill. But I want to see what happens here. Are we going to come back down, eventually fill this one gap here, and make come down, retest, and push up, finally break out of this channel. Spce really struggling here, really going sideways. So either break up 2642 and a break out of this channel, looking for a play there, or else seeing if we're gonna break this channel bearish and see if we're gonna fill the next gap at 1727. Looking at Tesla. So what am I looking at Tesla? Sorry, it seems like there's a lot of that the chart, it seems like the chart is not clean here, but there's a lot of points that I gotta tell you about. So I have a trend line on the hourly time frame, which we held many times. I'm keeping this just to see if we're gonna hold this uptrend. If we don't, if we lose 781.98, then I'm looking for 773 and then 763. These are the pivots. But for now, I'm looking to see if this holds this this uptrend on the hourly here. Negative thing here is that we rejected this median line of my bigger channel, which I'm going to show you right now. This is the rising channel that I have on the daily time frame. And as you see, rejecting the median line, big rejection of the median line. So many attempts. Eventually the bears will come in. I don't usually short Tesla per se. I do at times, not too much, but yeah, so many rejections here. Going back to the hourly. So I had this 799 drawn out as resistance, rejection, and yeah, so I want to see here. We're gonna have a little hourly bear flag come back down. We want to hold this trend line here. So if you have this drawn out, we don't hold this trend line. We still have my flow indicator here. So I want to see if we lose 781.98 to see lower supports. So if I would be shorting, I would be watching 781.98 and then 773 and then 763. We have hourly 200 SMA here to around 768. That's what I'm watching for Tesla. Amazon. So if you watch my previous videos, if you're familiar with what I'm watching or what I was watching from before, Amazon, I have this big channel going on. I called out for a head and shoulder here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder came out beautifully. So if any of you shorted on this call, then you would have done great here. Right now, I want to see if this support is gonna break. Excuse me, I should have drawn it out before. I want to see if this 3175 is gonna break. Get to the bottom of this channel. It could be a good buy zone here, but it needs to hold this channel. So anyone that wants to play this, I'm gonna zoom in. It's in the 3130s around there. Either you can wait for a curl up, because with Amazon, if we stay in these ranges, then the next day you don't want to gap down and be stuck and become a back holder here. So you can wait for a curl up and then try out this bottom of this channel with a stop under it. But I want to see if this holds. If this doesn't hold, then we're going to break down here. I'm looking for a GP at 2780. This is a golden pocket fib retracement between 2780 and 2689. So that's what I'm looking at for Amazon. Bullishly, I really want to see a break of 3451. So I'm gonna move on here to Palantir. Palantir, you know, the stock, I mean, very good trading opportunities. But I mean, for the people holding long, a lot of patience. Two channels I have here. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see. A rising channel in the yellow and another channel in the white. So I'm gonna zoom in now. Basically, we pushed up, rejected. I created this channel in the white. We came down, rejected the median line. We came down further, now rejected the yellow channel. Hopefully you can see it. We broke below it. We broke below it. And we had some support here. We held support, and now basically multiple tries to break the support, which is at $23. We pushed up finally, and created, and we had this resistance at 2505. So basically, this is all I'm looking at. I'm looking at a break. If we break $23, see if we can get to the bottom of this white channel. in the 2260 zone, and I'm looking for a break of that to see if we can get finally to this $20.55, to be honest. That's what I'm looking at if I'm a bear, okay? If I'm a bull, I really want this $23, very simple play, $23 to hold, and see if we can push up. A lot of work to do because we're rejecting the ADMA here. My flow indicator, both of my flow indicators as resistance. So as a bull, I really want to see the break of 25.05, okay? That's what I want to see. And then we have to get back through this bigger yellow channel here. So these are the two channels I'm looking at. Once again, bull, I'm looking for a break of 25.05. It has to come with a lot of volume. And bear, I'm looking for a break of $23. NVDA, once again, I want to keep this bigger channel that I had from way back, August 18th, around there. I don't remember when I drawn it out, but I like it because the median line here, yeah, the rejection, so that's why I want to see if it's going to reject again. I drew out another descending channel. We pushed up here from 195. We pushed up. Here we have some rejections at the top of this channel. And, you know, we need a lot of volume and we need to break. We need the bulls to come back in the stock and really push up. Unfortunately, with SPY, I mean, fortunately for some people, unfortunately for others, when SPY broke down, you know, pushed the rest of the stocks down too. So NVIDIA, what am I looking at? We need a break of 210. We need to stay above it. I want to break out of this channel bullish. So I want to hold 204.67 here and really break out of this channel. If we break out of this channel, I'm looking for a break of 210.66, then 214.33, and then 218.30. I'm going to leave this here because once we get above 218.30, we're going to be above my flow indicator too. If we get above 218.30, then I'm looking at the top of this channel in the 230 ranges. So if we get to the top of this channel here, we break out of it. If we break out of that, we have this resistance at 230.43, and that's what we need to break. So a lot of resistances here, a lot of work, but I really see, I want more price action. I want to, if we do break down here, then I have this GP drawn out, this fib retracement. Once again, this needs you know, a major breakdown, but I want to see if eventually we get to the $160, between $160 and $153 range. I mean, it's a big question if it gets into these ranges, but remember with a stock split NVIDIA had, you know, we're still up there, right? We're still up there. So right now we're not oversold anymore on the weekly, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Need more price action, but you can just draw out these channels that I have and these levels and see how it goes for you. AMC, frustrating stock to play recently. So two channels that I have. This yellow one, which basically is the one on the weekly here that I'm watching. And then I have a smaller channel in the white that I've drawn out, holding the median line, If you watch my previous videos, I was talking about a big breakout, but this is what I was watching. But big breakout here, but every time we try to break out, again, rejecting. A lot of resistance here we have on this stock. A lot of resistance. So, sorry, I just want to put this resistance level here. So $39 range, you know, again today, like if you don't have this channel, draw out this channel. So I want to see a break, candle closing above it, and then making a move. I'm looking for something like this. Push up, come down, maybe a retest to the top of the channel, and finally break out with volume. It's a meme stock. I mean, it could move $10, $15, no problem. So recently a lot of resistance here. So until we don't break over this channel, then gonna reject, probably come back down, hold the median line. We want to hold $34.40. That's what I want to see a hold. If we don't hold that, we have another resistance here in the $33 zone, but we could very well come down in the $30 range. GME. GME, again, I have another channel on the daily. Finally broke out of the median line. Today, big rejection. You know, what is this rejection? I mean, we have some resistances here, but my flow indicator, big rejection here. If I want to see GME bullish, this is what I want to see. I want to see a big push up, breaking out of this falling channel, a retest here, and finally a huge push up with volume. That's what I want to see. So realistically right now, to be bullish on GME, I really want to see, this is what I want to see. I want to see a break of 200 psychological. So we could break bullish. We can break out of this channel, reject 200, come down, maybe retest here, and break out of it. Break out of it with volume. This 300 level, very much possible, but we need a lot of volume in these meme stocks. If we break down again here, if we come down, break this median line, if we don't hold it, we can see $140 range very easily. So right now, this is the channel that I'm looking at, and if you don't have it drawn out, draw this out, and look at the levels that I told you. Bitcoin, falling channel. I have two channels on Bitcoin. I have this weekly, this descending channel on the weekly. I had this resistance level at 51,000, 52,000. We broke out of this. And the reason, I'm going to go back and explain to you what has happened here. Zoom in, 4-hour time frame, falling channel, held the median line, 40,000 in the 40,000s, big push up, and move to the daily. Once we pushed up, then I was looking at this bigger channel, and from there, this is what I said: big push up, a retest to the top of the channel, and break out here. And I'm gonna zoom in. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what we did. What am I looking at now? Now I'm gonna jump on the weekly. So what do I really want here? I mean, for it to be healthy, right now we have a resistance at 59,000. Let's call it 60,000 psychological. We can go up there, reject, come down, okay, create a bull flag here on the weekly, and push up, go to all-time highs, break all-time highs, and most likely see blue skies. So that's one scenario here. Okay, I'm going to give you a level here. So on the weekly, if we push down from here, if we break down from here, from the 50,000s, I'm looking for a buy zone in the 50,000 to 51,000 range to create a bull flag. So something like this. Come down to this range and break out. Okay. If we're gonna get into, if we get to the 60,000 psychological, if we get here and we reject here, then the buy zone I'm looking at is gonna be between 51,000 and 52,000. So that's the GP I'm looking at. That's the golden pocket I'm looking at on a fib retracement. So that's what I'm looking at. I am expecting a pullback before another push up. So really want to see if we create that weekly bull flag here. Ethereum, what I was calling out. So we had this falling channel on the daily that I drawn out. I said we're gonna break up. See, so basically that's what I was looking at. This is why I have these drawn out from before. Inverse head and shoulder. So left shoulder, head, and I was looking to reject 36.77. That's exactly what we did. Come back down, create the right shoulder, and push up. This is what I'm looking at for Ethereum. It's worked out perfectly. Put it on your chart. So let's see where this right shoulder, I mean, it doesn't have to be all the way down here, but as long as we come down here, create a right shoulder somewhere around here. Let's say if you want to know like exact levels, not exact, approximate levels, to create a right shoulder and for it to hold, I want to see a hold of 3,200. Okay, but we can very well hold the right shoulder here as well in the 3,280 zone. So anywhere here, anywhere between 3,200 and 3,289, we can create the right shoulder and push up, go to all-time highs. Lastly, I'm looking at, not this one, I'm not looking at it. So I think we're done here. I think I looked at all the stocks I was looking at for my weekly setup. I'm gonna make another video to update these closer to the end of the week. Good luck on your trading, and please subscribe and give some likes to my videos.